こんにちは、皆さん。元気ですか? Hello guys, I'm Reiko. Today I want to talk about one of my favorite anime, Kimetsu no Yaiba, which is Demon Layers. So Kimetsu no Yaiba is one of my favorite anime. If you never watch it, please try to watch it. And at least in US, you can watch Kimetsu no Yaiba from Hulu. And beginning is a slow story, but episode 3 or 4, it's get better, and you cannot stop watching. And I think if you like Naruto, Boruto anime, I think you're gonna like Kimetsu no Yaiba too. So first, I wanna explain what does Kimetsu no Yaiba mean. Kimetsu no Yaiba. First character, Ki, which can also read Oni, which means demon. And second character, Metsu, which means destroy. No means of. Yaiba is part of katana. You know the katana had two sides, and one side can cut, right? So this part of side called Yaiba. So Kimetsu no Yaiba means the demon destroy of Yaiba. So next is I want to talk about how to call siblings in Japanese, because in first season, first episode, the main character Tanjiro has siblings, and they called him Nii-chan. But you know, this Kimetsu no Yaiba is story about in Taisho period, which is 100 years ago almost. So of course, now I don't think we call Nii-chan, Kaa-chan, Nee-chan so much. So I want to explain what is the difference, how to call siblings 100 years ago and now. In Kimetsu no Yaiba, they only use about older brother, which is Nii-chan and Onii-chan. But I want to talk about older sister, mother, and father. Unfortunately, in Japanese, we don't have the nickname for younger sister and brother. We just use their name to call. For example, my name is Reiko, so my older brother called me Reiko. So let's see Nii-chan, Nee-chan, Kaa-chan, and Tou-chan. Nii-chan means older brother. Nee-chan means older sisters. Kaa-chan means mother. Tou-chan means father. Personally, I feel these are not the most common to call, but it's not rare to hear. Sounds like a little bit guys talking, and also old way to saying, but it's not rare. So if it add O before the Nii-chan, Nee-chan, Kaa-chan, and Tou-chan, which is Onii-chan, One-chan, Okaa-chan, and Otou-chan. About siblings like Onii-chan, One-chan is the most common to call. Personally, I feel this is the most common, and I call my brother Onii-chan. But about my mother and father, Tou-chan, Kaa-chan, sounds like old for me, like Tou-chan, Kaa-chan. Yes, like my image is like a little boy called his parents, kind of like a boy's how to call, but sounds like it's still old. But Nii-chan, Nee-chan is the most common to say. So how about san, which means Onii-san, One-san, Okaa-san, and Otou-san. About parents, like mother and father, which is Okaa-san and Otou-san is the best common to say, I feel, personally. But Onii-san and One-san, a little bit I feel they have a distance between me and siblings. Like it doesn't mean bad, but at the same time I can feel they are not close. But at the same time it's really polite to say, to call siblings, because you know they are older than me, so they are I'm showing respect to them. So depend on the situation. If you are talking with your boss or something, maybe I should use Oni-san, One-san. But if I just talking with my friends or just regular talking with my mom, I feel like I'm not close to my older brother and older sister. So next is remove O, which is Nii-san, Nee-san, Kaa-chan, and Tou-chan. So about parents, Kaa-chan and Tou-chan, which means mother and father. I think it's really common to hear, but also it's guys talking. So personally I don't use, but my older brother use Kaa-chan and Tou-chan for my mother and father. And how about siblings? Nii-san and Nee-san. Kind of similar nuance with Onii-san and One-san. You know, I feel like a little bit they have a distance, a little bit. But, you know, when you put O, is really polite in Japanese. So compare Onii-san and Nii-san. I feel like Nii-san is a little bit closer than Onii-san, but still I feel they have a distance a little bit. So depend on situation and depend on relationship with siblings. Last is Aniki and Anego, which means older brother and older sister. I feel usually I hear that Aniki and Anego is from Yakuza movie, Japanese gang movie or drama, like a TV show. So let's see. First, Aniki. But sometimes I feel like, you know, really guys talking. Some guys use Aniki to real older brother. But I feel like it's just really guys talking way. So usually, you know, the women don't use Aniki to real old brother, you know. But in Yakuza movie or Yakuza world, I don't know so much. But in the movie, I feel they used Aniki to the higher ranking people, like guy. Even speaker is women, right? Well, how about Anego? Anego is completely, I feel like, from Yakuza or gang, Japanese gang words. I don't think nobody used Anego to real older sister. So if someone use Anego, I don't feel they are relate like a family, like maybe young family, but it's not blood family or family-in-law or something. Like I don't think it's regular young older sister. So I made personal ranking. So first is older brother. Number 1 is ta-da! Onii-chan. So absolutely number 1 is Onii-chan. After number 2, it's so difficult to decide which is number 2 because depend on situation. The speaker is a guys or girl, like women, like a depend on gender and a situation. So I feel absolutely number 1 is Onii-chan, but number 2, 3, 4, 5 a little bit it's difficult, almost the same. But number 1 is Onii-chan. The next is older sisters. Number 1 is ta-da! One-chan. So same as the Onii-chan. Number 1 is One-chan. Absolutely One-chan. And number 2 is Nee-chan. Absolutely we don't use Anego. Don't forget. And please don't use Anego. So next is about mother. So number 1 is Okaa-san. Absolutely number 1 is Okaa-san. And then number 2 is Kaa-san. Kaa-san is usually guys speaking. It does, even they didn't put all, it doesn't mean rude, anything, just Kaa-san, guys talking. And the number 3 and the number 4, like Kaa-chan, Okaa-chan, I don't think like many people use Kaa-chan, Okaa-chan. Like it sounds like a little bit like a spoil, like a little boys or old way to speak. So number 1 is Okaa-san. So the last is about father. So number 1 is Otou-san. So same as a mother. Number 1 is Otou-san. Number 2 is Tou-san. So Tou-san is like a guy's talking way. And number 3 and 4, Tou-chan, Otou-chan is like sounds little boy and old way. So if you are guy, number 2, Tou-san or Otou-san. If you are women, number 1, Otou-san is the best. So today I explained it, what the Kimetsu no Yaiba means and relate with the anime, how to call siblings and parents. So thank you for watching my video and I'm looking forward to see you guys next time. Thank you so much and ありがとうございます。バイバーイ。